There's a secret formula to keeping your swimming pool clean and beautiful, and it's all about size. Understanding your grid assembly, comprehending the numbers printed on the side of your pool filter, or if they're worn off, knowing how to figure out what they used to say so you can buy replacement parts with confidence. That's why I'm here, friends, to tell you what the high-priced professionals won't. The mill's behind the camera. Let's get started. Behold the mysteries of the legendary DE filter.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it no matter what happens.
Don't be afraid, it's just a giant can filled with diatomaceous earth and grids that work together to strain out debris. So relax. Maybe you've had yours for a while, and in that time key information like owner's manuals may have been lost, or the tag information may have become unreadable. But I know why you're here, friends. You need to order a replacement filter panel grid assembly, and your assumptions aren't matching up to the grid sizes you're seeing online. That's where my secret formula comes in, and it applies to just about any Pentair, Hayward, Pac-Fab, or American filters. This is the type of info those high-priced pool guys don't want you to know. Hopefully you saw my classic MervServe episode where I opened up this DE filter and removed the guts of it. If not, be sure to dig back through the MervServe video vault to review it, especially the importance of safety, like turning off the pump, switching off the breakers, blah, blah, blah. Carefully place it off to the side. In that video, we introduced a groundbreaking shortcut for sizing your filter square footage, and it almost always works.
60% of the time, it works every time.
But today's lesson is more comprehensive for those of you who want precise information. Most DE filters require 7 full grids. Those are the bigger, wider ones. And then the scrawny baby over there, that's called the partial grid. This arrangement's commonly used on Hayward, Pentair, Pac-Fab, and American products. When ordering online, you'll notice retailer measurement specs include grid height. They refer to this as length, which makes no sense to me. And when they talk about grid width, they're referring to this dimension straight across here, like the diameter of a semicircle. But you're a meticulous nerd, aren't you, friend? Before you click on our product link below and order $100 worth of new grids, you want to make sure they're the right grids for your filter, especially if you don't know exactly what kind of filter you have. Well, when calculated properly, the combined square footage of all these grids reveals, you guessed it, the square footage and model number of your filter. So what say we go into my secret lab, and I'll demonstrate how to verify that. For this example, our unit is the FNSP24. 24 is the filtration square footage. Our grid height is 12 inches, and ignore that straight measurement for now because it's the curve that really matters. In our case, the curve measures 18 inches. So the formula is 12 by 18 times 2 sides on each grid times 8 grids. You're right, that 8th grid, that smaller misfit, is different. We'll come back to that, but for now, assume it's the same size. With additional math, I can show you how the misfit factors into the equation perfectly, but there's only so much math a typical mortal can handle. Using the most powerful computer we have, let's crunch the numbers. And if you're doing this kind of calculation yourself, I recommend safety glasses and protective gloves, or hire a professional. So that's 12 times 18. That's the remainder times a bifurcated glockenspiral. Times 2 sides is 432 square inches, which gives you 17 over the prime directive of the fractional wind speed, times 8 grids, divided by 144, which is how many square inches are in 1 square foot, minus the 4-minute mile times the square root of the tangent quotient, carry the 57. And looky there, we came up with 24 square feet using this method. Or you can use one of these things. But does that 24 square feet sound familiar? Remember, our filter is the FNSP24. You see, knowing the total square footage of your grids, you should now be able to deduce the size of your filter and maybe even the model number. How about that? You're now better informed. Finally, if you're nerdy enough to watch this much of the video, we're giving away a free MervServe t-shirt to the first one of you who shares the expanded equation which factors in all the necessary dimensions, including that smaller partial grid. Here's a hint. Do you think the DE powder really only adheres to the front and back of each panel? Post a video or a tweet and tag me in it, or post your answer in the comments section below. Remember, we're cheap, so we can only ship to the continental United States. This is Merv, and I'll see you next time. Merv's Service Secrets is filmed live before an imaginary audience on the Merv International Soundstage. Be sure to check out our other videos.